Hello everyone, hope you all are safe and healthy, taking good care of yourself and your studies too. Welcome back to the second lecture of the chapter Agriculture. As in our previous video, just to recapitulate quickly, we have learned about the meaning of agriculture, importance of agriculture, and types of farming, where we have learned about primitive subsistence farming. Now, in this video, we will continue from the types of farming itself, where we will learn about intensive subsistence farming and commercial farming. I hope you all are pretty clear till now. Okay, so let's get going further. We will understand intensive subsistence farming or intensive subsistence agriculture. Intensive subsistence agriculture is that type of farming which is basically practiced in the areas having very high pressure on land. In India, it is specially practiced in the densely populated regions like Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and coastal regions of Andhra Pradesh. As you can see all these regions on the map of India also. It is also known as labor intensive farming. Intensive subsistence farming is also known as labor intensive farming. Why labor intensive farming? Because this type of farming requires large number of farmers or laborers. As such, farmers uses high dose of biochemical fertilizers and irrigation methods in order to obtain high amount of production or to increase the productivity. Now, if you see this intensive subsistence farming, then there is one important problem in such type of farming, that is, there is enormous pressure on agricultural land due to the right of inheritance, leading to the divisions of farmlands repeatedly amongst the successive generations. Which means in India we have a traditions that the land owned by a father should be divided among his sons. Again, his sons divides the land among their own sons and so on. Therefore, as a result, large farmers turns into small farmers. Thus, the farmers would have limited piece of land. And as you all are aware that the land is a fixed capital. We cannot increase the land. So, a farmer with limited piece of land, with economical and commercial pressure, he has to continue with more and more crops in order to have maximum production or maximum output. So, this is the main problem in intensive subsistence farming. Now, let us move further and let us understand commercial farming. Commercial farming is another system of agriculture practice in many parts of the country, India. Actually, the word commercial refers to something related to business, or in simple words, commercial farming is done when the food are produced mainly for sale in the market in order to gain profit. It is actually known as large scale farming, where the cultivation is done in large quantities. So, commercial farming makes use of all the modern or the advanced technologies in the field of agriculture, like use of HYV seeds. This kind of seeds, as we have already discussed in the previous video also, it produces more with less inputs. It also uses chemical fertilizers, insecticides, and pesticides. Plantations of crops like tea in Assam and North Bengal, coffee in Karnataka, rubber in Kerala, bamboo, sugarcane, cotton, and banana are also forms of commercial farming. Means Plantation is also a type of commercial farming. In this type of farming, a single crop is grown on a large area using modern technologies with the help of large number of laborers, and all the produce is used as raw materials in the multi-million dollar industries known as agro-based industries, which you have already learned in the previous video. Now, the cultivation of crops can be classified as commercial farming and subsistence farming, depending on the area where it is grown. Means the degree of commercialization of agriculture varies from one region to another. For example, for the farmers in Tamil Nadu, rice is a subsistence crop since it is their staple food. So they consider the cultivation of rice as subsistence farming. Whereas for the farmers of states like Punjab and Haryana, rice cultivation is a commercial farming as they does not grow for their personal consumption since it is not their staple food. They cultivate it for their own profit. Therefore, the crops which may be commercial in one region may not be commercial for the other region. It may provide subsistence in another region. So this is all about intensive subsistence farming and commercial farming. I hope you all have understood these two important topics from the chapter agriculture. We will continue about major cropping pattern in India in our next video. Take care of yourself, study well. Thank you for watching.